Welcome back. Another episode of RC Crawler Talk. Today on the bench we have the Axial SCX10.2 1969 Blazer. You guys seen running videos of this, some past build videos of this, but I realize on RC Crawler Talk that I have not even talked about it. So I guess we'll go over what I did to the truck and some of the mods I did, why I did it, what are some of the things that I've used on it, and where I'm going to go with it. So right now what you're looking at is the started out life as the Axial SCX10.2 69 Blazer kit. The gentleman I got it from, you may have seen his YouTube channel, Scale Builders Guild. This originally was his mega mutter truck, I believe is what he called it, where he put a lift kit on it, put big power with the RX4, Tekin RX4 speed control, and the Rock 412 3100 motor. Did some other mods to it. So pretty much the body itself, he did all the lights on it, did a lot of the sticker work. I didn't change any of that. I love the flat black on the hood and the the topper, the optional topper for it. Pretty slick. Well, I bought it and took it back down because I've always wanted a trail truck. I was also getting into bouncers at the time, so his running gear was perfect for the bouncer. So dispersed the parts, made a couple rigs, and this is probably my second or third iteration of the evolution of this truck. So anyway, so what you're looking at, obviously all the lights, we'll start there. 5-inch light bar, 2 spotlights, high power headlights. It's got parking lights, 2-inch light bar in the front. It also has tail lights incorporated into the rear bumper. All those are from my Trick RC. It's all controlled by the Dragon DG1 controller. It's a pretty slick setup. Plug it all in and you can cycle through the, whether you want parking lights on, or you want parking lights and headlights on, or you want parking lights, headlights, spotlights, and a low light bar up top on, or you want them all on. You put them all on, man, this thing is bright. It just seriously lights up the night. So there's that. What else we got? So we got Super Swampers, XLs, 1.9, so they're 4.75 tall. You're looking at the rims are locked up RC with, I believe these are the Trail Ready beadlock rings. Pretty slick wheel. I went with the 8 lug. They're the AO8s, I believe. On the AO8s, they don't have the changeable hub, so the only way to change the wheel width on that is straight up different widths of hexes. So lesson learned, but I love the wheels. I'm going to be using them. Never going to get rid of them. So those are all the way around. You got custom bumpers. Got my winch in here. Actually, when I take the top off, I'll show you, but I incorporated the winch mount to the bumper mount. That's pretty slick. Unfortunately, this thing gets in the way of a lot. I mean, I catch a lot of rocks with this. So this is something that's going to be redone fairly soon. Put that right. So custom sliders, nice and flat. You see all the bottom's nice and flat. And rear bumper, also custom by me. Oh, this is Pitbull RC light up whip antenna. Get you guys back in frame here. So there's my brake lights. They do come on red. It's kind of cool. I know these things are sideways, but the way the body mount was and the mount on this was, I didn't want to, it was too tall. So if I would have screwed it down like that, it would deform the body. Put it like that, it's good enough. Okay, so let's take the top off, check out what's inside. And it is a wiring mess. As you can see, here's the all the wiring. There's the DG1 controller. I got multiple plugs I got to plug in, power, signal, all that good stuff. There's actually also comes with a switch, so you can actually click on the switch and cycle through if you don't want to use your controller. I glued up little magnets under the hood, just a little shoe glue, E6000, one back there also. So take the hood pins off, they stick. Pretty good. Got my scale goodies inside, little toe chain, gas cans, if you can really see in there or not. But I got a couple of tools, and of course, cooler. Gotta have a cooler on the trail, right? And the driver. Usually I like to have his head kind of looking out the side, looking at you as you go by. Anyways, love the body. Did a lot of trimming to clear these big old tires. Clearance in the back for departure. So there's the body. Chassis itself. Let's get you down here. So you can see my sliders. I actually used the factory sliders and the factory radio box. It's sealed. It works great. It also has inner fender wells. Battery tray is right up front. You can see I have a Vanquish transmission with, again, the high altitude RC forward motor mount. Moves the motor forward. So we had to cut the battery tray, get some clearancing in there. The motor I'm using is a Holmes Hobby 2200 kV brushless setup, as well as the Holmes Hobby BLE Pro over here. It's hiding underneath there. I've got my BEC obviously for the lighting and everything else. The majority of the wiring is all lighting. Rear inner fender wells. Lots of good stuff. There is my high-tech servo that I converted to a internal winch. I believe this spool, I got the spool out of a 3 racing winch. It kind of crapped out on me. So I took it apart, cut the case up. Lots of tutorials online to show you how to do that. It's pretty simple. And then I just incorporated the mounts right where the bumper bolts to the plate. So that worked out pretty slick. Underneath you're looking at the SSD. Oh goodness, SSD. These are the ones with the steel tubes. I also have all SSD outers on them, as well as I'm running little knuckle weights as well. Shocks are Traxxas GTS shocks. You can see I got yellow springs in the front. I'm not sure what I have on the back. Oh, also Holmes Hobby steering servo, SHV500 V2. This is the full power one, direct plug-in power. Great servo, not a problems ever. MIP drive lines, rear and front. As you can see, it's a little dirty. Had a great weekend at RC Palooza. Got some crawling in. Did a lot of night runs with this. All this thing is all lit up. You also can see that LED strip. I just kind of got it winding around full front over the skid and all the way to the back. And that is a RGB setup. It's a Monster cable 6.5 foot kit. It's designed to run off of 5 volts, plugged right into a USB. It's originally designed to plug into your TV, and then you use the sticky back tape and plug it around your TV for a little ambiance coloring. It works great for this. Just make sure it gets 5 volts. So I actually have it plugged into my receiver. Change the output of my receiver to 5 volts so it doesn't overpower it. And it comes with a little handy remote. You can cycle through it. You can make it flash, you make it fade, you can make it you know, one color and you got multiple choices of colors. It's pretty slick, man. It's like $6 at Walmart. Go check it out. What else we got to this thing? Links, got little bent front links in it. Just a little extra clearance is what I had. It worked. The shock towers with a panhard mount included. Those are Devil RC shock towers, front and rear. They're aluminum. Not a problem, not an issue at all. Little bent link action for both the panhard and the steering, just to kind of keep everything in check. Moving on to the rear. So the rear, we got ourselves a little custom 3D printed link riser, and my son built that. Working out really well. So far, so good. Bolts into multiple places if I can get you in there to see it. Not so much. But, yeah, she works out really good. Not noticing any cracking at all. I did have to, you know, kind of custom bend some linkage, because also when you put a link riser on, you don't want to just put it on there, because the stock mount up front at the chassis is pretty low. So a while back I made these little forward link risers here, and so far so good. I've got no complaints. The thing is really stable, real sturdy. It does like to climb, and for a heavy rig like this, you know, that's pretty good. So, but with that, I had to custom bend these links because it changed the geometry when I put that link riser in. So I just custom bent some links. I believe these are stock Axial SCX10.2 links, you know, just little bars, 4mm, so that's good. You can use 4mm rod ends. These are actually Capra rod ends. You know, just stuff you find yourself using. You got laying around, right? Make it work. So these things, no problems, not bending. Got to clear everything. Cycle's nice. You know, keeps my pinion in check. It's nothing fancy. There's just a whole lot of stuff, right? There's 10 pounds of crap in a 5-pound bag, as they say. You can see I got lots of Gorilla Tape. You got to use Gorilla Tape, right? Got to keep that truck in check. But they hold the inner fender wells in good. You know, it's nothing special. This thing's been beat. It's been lots of trail runs. It's been all over the place. You know, I enjoy the heck out of it. It's a great truck. This weekend, RC Palooza, I had a chance to throw on some 4.19 tires. I was going to try to run the C1 comp course. Ran out of time, unfortunately. But I'll put a picture in this video. I think the truck looked pretty doggone good on the 4.19 tires. As compared to the 475s. I love my 475s, especially on a C2, but if I want to put this into a C1 class, you only can run 4.19. So I put them on, and man, it looked really good. I've got tons of clearance with the 419s, the 475s. You can see it's right there. So, but I got those on order. You'll see another video of it here running pretty soon. Once I get those in, get them installed onto these rims, we'll go check it out. I think it's going to be pretty cool. I'm going to go with the J Concepts landmines, just like I have on the Sherpa truck. You can check out videos of that as well. So, it's a pretty heavy truck. I bet this thing probably weighs in and around the 8-9 pound range, but she works. I do have to redo the bumper, because if I go C1, I'm going to have even less approach angle. So we're going to play with that. So new tires, new bumper, and we're going to run it. I mean, other than that, this thing is set up. It's ready to go. So don't forget to check out the rest of the videos, see some running videos of this. And once I get the updated parts on it, we'll do another little crawl in the backyard course and check it out. All right, thanks for watching, guys. Enjoy this RC hobby turned lifestyle. Get out and have some fun. Until next time.